There's so many people who've never heard of ovarian cancer, and I was one of them. Well, when I was diagnosed and I told my family members and my friends, they were devastated, of course, because it was nothing that they expected, nor I expected as well. I was teaching school, have been teaching school for 20 plus years. I have a family, I have a husband, Tracy, 2 sons.
When I met her, I had to learn how to change a lot of things in life. She's a kind of go-getter, extrovert, like to do things. We go places. My wife loves to travel.
Every now and then, there are certain things that I have to deal with. Post-chemo, for instance, I have neuropathy in my feet. That doesn't go away, but I'm okay with that. And sometimes little achy bones here and there. Other than that, I'm doing very well.
When she's up and she was doing what she needed to do, we just try to keep up. And when she had some tough days, and we just try to lift her up.
Everybody's journey is their journey, and it's different. Everybody's journey looks different. In my case, I felt like I had a bladder infection. And that bladder infection just got worse and worse, at least what I thought was a bladder infection. As a matter of fact, the doctor actually gave me medication for it, and it didn't work. So I called him back, and fortunately, he was good enough to say, hey, come on in and we'll do a sonogram, and that's what they did. And that's how all of everything began. But it began with him listening and paying attention to what I was saying. And I really appreciated that because I knew my body, and we all know our bodies. Did the surgery that Wednesday. I woke up, looked at my husband, Tracy, asked him what was it, and he said it was ovarian cancer. I went home, I had a bag attached to my leg.
When my sons came in, that was the biggest thing, just telling them.
However, I was trying to be positive. I have a very strong faith. And my family right there around me, loving on me, not treating me any different, but just being there for me. That is what got me through.
Family plays a part in it, but family is affected at the same time. In the process, I was a caregiver. And a lot of times, the focus is on the patient or the person that's going through it, but the caregiver has to go through a lot of things too. I had to just be there. I didn't know what being there meant, but I was willing to do that. First of all, it's okay to feel however you feel. But at the same time, you need to start getting yourself prepared. If someone wants to help you, let them help you.
The number one thing that I try to tell women, you need to be aware of these symptoms. You need to be aware that there is such thing as ovarian cancer. If there's any one thing that's different, pay attention to it. And if it lasts more than a couple of weeks, you need to go to the doctor. And you need to say, hey, you need to listen to me. You need to check me out. And if they won't do it, find someone who will. Because I'm now 6 years cancer-free, which is a blessing, and I know that.